Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to these builds. I feel like we've done this intro before. Maybe not the whole fancy camera thing like we just did, but yeah, feels kind of familiar. Last episode we built these 3 buildings, and looks pretty good still. Of course, the last episode of my channel would have been the mini golf episode. Or not episode, video, you know what I mean. Anyways, that was a pretty good video. You should go check it out if you haven't already. Me and my friends played some Minecraft mini golf. They sold for cubes, and it was a pretty good time. However, today we're getting back to this, back to the real thing, the Let's Play world, and we have a large project. I don't really know what to tell you about this episode except gonna be a lot of stuff. If we fly back into the storage room, ow, you will see that I've already started filling up shulker boxes with materials. And the sad thing is, this is nowhere near enough materials for today's build. Or at least what we're gonna get done in today's episode, because I honestly don't know if we're gonna get it all finished. So this is gonna be kind of an interesting episode. I'm sure you could tell by me lingering in this area, but we're starting on the art museum. And I may have cleared out this area mostly, but this is not where we're gonna build it. No, I yet again have bitten off way more than I can chew. And I do believe that our art museum is going to be bigger than the church. Now, if you remember the church, you remember the church and just how insane of a build that was. I think this is bigger. And with the interior, once it's all 100% finished, it's going to be so much more work. So no, we're not building it here. We're building it on this little area over here. And I say little. It is quite large. So we have to tear all this down to flat, essentially. I mean, maybe not all of it, but a very large portion of it. We have to take down all of these trees. And that's good because we're using quite a bit of birch wood in this build. So we're going to need all that. And I have to say, after about a week of having no idea what my next steps were for this series, I finally have a game plan. We're going to be spending a good few episodes building the art museum, which is going to be here. It's going to be awesome. And then after that, we're going to actually have to build the railroad tracks and maybe a train or two. If you have any ideas for cool looking trains, drop them in the comments, because I don't know trains very well. If it's left up to me, I'll probably just build the Polar Express, which would be pretty cool. Don't know how well that fits, but it would be cool. Anyways, the reason why I say that, the art museum is going to be here, and that of course means that we're going to have to connect it to the city. And the best way to do that is going to be having a road come from here, traveling through the forest, and then connecting up to it. And then also it's going to connect, it's going to like bridge over that water there, and then come back around to there, and then of course also branch off to there. It's going to be cool. There's going to be a lot of infrastructure put in place. Not today, but soon. And since we're going to be putting that in, I need to know where the railroad's going to be so I can have it properly cross over the road. And so, yeah, that's going to be cool. It's also going to be quite a lot of work. So, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed, please do. I'd greatly appreciate it. We've been kind of popping off recently. I mean, maybe not compared to other people, but my goodness, we've hit over 100 new subscribers in less than a month, and that's pretty stinking awesome. So thank you to everyone. You guys are awesome. So yeah, I have a lot of resource gathering still to do, and we have a lot of wood clearing and mountain moving to do. But we're no strangers to that. So that'll be fine. Oh yeah, one last thing before we get into anything else. This is, of course, our little base from the very first episode. Look, we can recreate the first episode thumbnail. Isn't that sick? Isn't that funny and cool and cute? Anyways, I don't want to destroy this, but I am thinking we move it. Obviously, we won't be able to move this, which I. Oh my gosh, there's Tyrite down here. I need that. I'll be back here later this episode. Um, but since we're going to be building an art museum, and it's also going to be turning into kind of a catch-all normal museum as well, I think we're going to immortalize this somewhere in there. We're going to have a room dedicated to that. To that. We're going to move that in all of its glory, you know, block by block. All that's going to be moved into a room in the art museum as an exhibit. I think it's going to be pretty sick. I guess I might as well mine some of this while I'm talking to you all. I also have plans. If you haven't seen, I do have a Hytale mod out. I have no idea if it still works. I need to check that. But I made a mod with a bunch of my real paintings that I put into Hytale. Now I'm saying all this knowing that this is Minecraft, not Hytale, because I want to bring those paintings into Minecraft here. Now, I thought about maybe doing a mod to do that. However, Minecraft modding is a lot more intricate than Hytale modding. So I think I'm just going to use like the data pack thing that Hermitcraft does, where they can add custom models and stuff in, and I'm going to add them in through there, because I just think that's going to be the best way to do stuff. Since I keep losing my train of thought in chasing squirrels, I'm not sure if I've said this. Essentially, I have 3 days to record this, and then 1 day to edit, and then, of course, the next day will be Saturday, and that will be the day that you guys are watching this, hopefully. Maybe actually after that. That's the day it's going out, at least. So the format of this episode will just be, I'm going to do as much as I physically possibly can in today's episode. This 3-day period that I have to work on this. And whatever it is at the end of that period, that's what the episode's going to be. I don't have a fancy timer to put up on screen or anything, because that's a lot of work, and I don't actually have, like, an actual allotted hour amount. Just be prepared, because it might end before the structure is finished. The episode, that is. I just realized it is probably pitch black in here. You guys can't see anything. Oh my gosh, I'm a terrible YouTuber. Let me finish this up, and then I'll meet you guys topside where it's not pitch black. Sorry about that. My monitor that I play on is a lot brighter than the recording. I'm looking towards my other monitor right now. Why am I telling this? Anyways, my bad. My bad on that, guys. We need to clear out all this. All of it. And I probably need to gather some more of these leaves as well. But yeah, hopefully this makes for a pretty good time lapse. I think it will. It's going to be so much progress. Gosh, I got a lot of work to do. Anyways, I'm going to start doing all this, and you guys are going to watch in a super cool time lapse. And I think that there's nothing else to do but go into it, like right now. Like, you're probably hearing the music start right now, so why don't you just stop hanging out with me and go hang out with Timelapse guy. That makes sense. I don't know why I did this. I'm sure that you are all wondering, how large of a building am I making? And I mean, it's big, but most of this, like, it's surrounded by road. I have like a whole thing. There's a parking lot at the back. You'll see. This is a lot. I kid you not when I say this took at least 8 hours. At least. It is 6:30 now. I started around 10. So a lot of time was put into this. Worth it? I don't know. We'll see. The thing is, I could have built it up even just a couple blocks, and it probably would have been fine, and I would have had to dig out that many less blocks. But you know, here we are, and I'm so happy that it's done. Look at this, is insane. It's absolutely stupid. I don't know why I do this to myself. Anyways, in good news, we have a dog now. The first dog of the series, however many episodes in. It's a very good boy. I do not have a name for him yet. I forgot that I installed this. Look. If I look at him while crouched, I can pet him. Isn't that awesome? I don't know what it is that I have that lets me do this. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna have to find a better place for him. I need to get my cat out of over there too. Not there, over... it doesn't matter where it is. I need to get the cat put in my storage room because it's kind of just sitting alone. And then little dog needs to be put over there too. I don't have a name for him yet. I don't know. I was thinking Max, you know, because of the Grinch. So the Grinch's dog was named, was Max. But I don't know. I don't know. Here's some of the spoils. I could not be bothered to gather every single little block, but here's a bunch of the leaves and stuff, and then I got all this wood. There was a lot. I don't know if you guys know this. Trees are full of wood, and we cut down a lot of trees. And yeah, this is crazy. This is going to be the end of day 1. We got 2 more days to make something of this giant flat empty space. I still have some bee nests I need to pick up. I don't believe there's any bees in them, so I think I'm good to just go ahead and pick them up. Yeah, wow. If you're not subscribed already, maybe subscribe for this dedication, because, I mean, what other YouTuber is sitting here for 8 hours time-lapsing him destroying a mountain? Huh? I mean, I'm sure there's plenty, but, you know, you found me, so maybe support me, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'm tired. I'm sure it's showing in my voice and in the words that I'm saying. So, I'm going to end day 1 here, like I said. And I guess I will see you all in my tomorrow for day 2, where hopefully we get a lot of progress done. Fingers crossed. Alright, here we are, day number 2. I should probably grab some of my shulker boxes, shouldn't I? I actually also do need to go get some more tuff. That is a thing that I need. But look what I just did before I started recording. I moved Jelly and unnamed dog back into the storage room here. That's a big cat. You guys ever notice how big the cats are? Like that's a big dog. That's a big cat. Pretty big. Anyways, tuff. Let's look at our tuff situation. Not good. Now, granted, that is because we've already put a little bit in here, but that's like all that we have is like the chiseled stuff. And we need some of the regular stuff. So I need to go find some of that. And I'm not going to bore you guys with all that. I'm just going to go get it. And then hopefully we can start building. Because that's the cool stuff. Okay. So the first big resource gathering mission of this episode is complete. I have quite a bit of tuff here. And quite a bit of tuff here. Is it going to be enough? Probably not. But we're just going to get done as much as we can. So first things first that I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the roads. We're going to put in the roads first and foremost. That's That's kind of what I'm thinking. Gotta get these roads put in. And then after we get the roads put in, then we'll move on to like the sidewalks. And then once we get the sidewalks in, we can put in the other stuff, like the landscaping and all that. I don't know how much of that is going to get done this episode, but we're going to try to get all of that done, as I've just said. We're of course going to be using the slab variants of all of these things. I'm going to have to put some of this away. I am very happy with the way this has turned out in creative, and I think you guys are going to be pretty impressed. If I want to pat myself on the back a little bit there. So yeah, we're going to get started, and hopefully you're not bored of time lapses, because we got another one coming up right about now? Yeah. That is a lot of progress. That is a lot of road, and a lot of sidewalk, and a lot of parking spaces, and just a lot of work. I don't know if you guys understand the sheer scale of this, but if I stand on one edge and look you see the other end over there, kinda behind those lilacs? This thing's huge. Again, I ask myself, did I go too big? Am I doing too much? I don't know. I think it's going to look awesome when it's done. I'm really digging the spot that it's in. I think it's going to be really sick to be able to stand here and look at the city. Of course, there's kind of a gap there. Might have to, in the future, put something way back behind there, fill that gap in. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm especially happy that you can see the church so prominently from here. I mean, it's really just the roof unless you go all the way over here, but I mean, it's still cool. It's a nice, huge landmark, and I think that's awesome. This is the end of day 2. I'm wondering what I'm going to do tomorrow, my last day of recording. I'm thinking I'll get this area all finished up, because like, I have to have a good thumbnail, right? So I gotta get this finished up. I got a railing here I need to put in, and then there's a big old statue that goes in here, and it's pretty cool. So that's definitely going to be 2 things that I do tomorrow. Another thing that I'd really love to do is to get all of the landscaping in, and maybe like the bottom layer of the building in. However, that's gonna take a lot more tuff. And I don't really know how much tuff I have left. I have had to go and gather so much materials, like probably a good 3 hours out of the 8 hours, or probably like 9 hours that I've spent working on this. Was resource gathering, and a lot of that was gathering andesite. because I use a lot of it in there. I think these look good though. I think the sidewalks look really good. This is kind of just, I guess, the style I'm going to be going with from now on. This is what we did down by the docks, and then I sort of redid the sidewalks around the parking garage, which you can see poking up over there. I did the stuff around that sort of pattern. And this is its own thing. Did this like diamond checkerboard thing that looks pretty cool. It's kind of similar to what's in front of the St. Louis Art Museum, except they're just like diagonal tiles. They're not like multiple. You know what I mean. We're just trying to make it look as close as we can, get the same vibe in Minecraft. Pretty cool, and I'm sure you can envision just how insane this is gonna be. I'll walk myself up here for scale, and we can just go free cam. And even with the landscaping, I mean, most of this area here is going to be building. That's me, and that's a lot. It is. This is certainly going to be a multi-episode project. I knew that going into it, and that's why I've decided to go with this format for this video. But as I've said, I've put in a lot of work on this today. It is now 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna get myself some water, turn on some YouTube, or maybe Bones. I've been rewatching Bones. I might turn that back on. And I guess I will see you all in the morning for the final day of building. How much will I get done? I mean, you know, but I mean, just to humor me, ask yourself in your head and answer it or something. I don't know. I'm tired. I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, welcome to day 3, the final day. I've got probably too ambitious of a goal for today, but I really hope that we can get it done. I know I had said I want to get this done. I do. I want to get the statue built, I want to get the railing put in around it, and I want to get the landscaping done. I also want to try and get in like the foundation of the building. I mean, we're just gonna build until I'm out of time is the idea. As you guys can tell, this is a huge area, and it just occurred to me. I need a lot of dark oak leaves, so I actually have to go get a bunch of those, which is kind of annoying. Hope you guys are enjoying this format of episode. It's pretty different from what we usually do, but I mean, for a big project like this, and for big projects going forward, this is probably the best way that I can do these types of episodes. Because there's just so much that needs to be done. Look at our beautiful city. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't this just amazing? I've been working over on the other side for so long, I forgot just how much we've done over here. Like, this is pretty crazy. Takes a good amount of time to fly over the top of all of it. This is a good time for me to talk about something. I was going to talk about it yesterday, but ran out of time. Did you guys see that they're going to be adding concrete stairs and slabs in this next update? I mean, that's insane. It really is. I don't know what kind of bug has gotten into the Mojang headquarters, but man, I like it. They're finally adding all these different features that we've been asking for how many years? Probably since the game came out, really? And it's pretty awesome to see. I don't know if it's because Hytale is like getting ready to release its first like big update, or if it's just like a change in management, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I am very happy. The only complaint that I have is that they're not adding the terracotta stairs and slabs, which, I don't know, that seems kind of like a missed opportunity. Apparently this update is now like feature complete, so probably won't be seeing that anytime soon. And also no walls is kind of annoying. But I shouldn't really be complaining considering they finally gave us the stairs and slabs. I guess that leads me to another question. What would you guys like to see added to Minecraft the most? For the longest time, mine was the wool and concrete stairs and slabs, and I guess now the answer would be terracotta stairs and slabs, and also walls for terracotta and concrete. But I mean, probably the biggest one would be more bricks. Like, if we had bricks of everything, like I have my sandstone brick texture that I have, but it's just a retexture of the chiseled sandstone bricks. So it'd be cool to have like an actual sandstone brick texture in the game. Yeah, I'm curious what you guys think. Also, while we're on the topic of things coming to Minecraft, did you guys see that trailer for the like roller coaster add-on someone's making for Create? That looks awesome. I've been really, I love roller coasters, and I love like Planet Coaster, Roller Coaster Tycoon, all those games. And I've been thinking for a while about how I would like to build an amusement park in this world. And I kept thinking, like, man, I could just download Create and then figure out something with all the railroad tracks. But now there's like an add-on for Create that's going to be coming out that actually adds in all the stuff for coasters. And that's awesome. I don't really think I'm going to do that in this series because I don't really want to add a big mod like that to the series. You know, we're trying to keep it as vanilla as possible here. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Pretty sick to have a full-on amusement park. Well, we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this up. Maybe leave your answers to my questions in the comments. And I guess I'll be back with you all, probably for a time lapse. We'll see. Alright. I should have all the materials gathered that I need. I say that not really believing myself, but we have a lot. We had a lot of stuff and a lot of things, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be cool. We're gonna get a lot done, and I'm ready to just jump into it. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time for another time lapse. So, why don't we just get into it? Just a quick little interruption here. I don't know where this is going to go in the episode, but do you see why I turned on a data pack that makes creepers just explode into confetti? This is 5 that spawned here. I don't know why they've started spawning in packs, but it's really annoying. Look at all these stupid guys. Look at all of them. That's really dumb. I don't like that. There's 5 of them. So, yeah, in case anyone was wondering why they don't blow things up, it's because, could you imagine how devastating that would have been? Doesn't do anything to me. You see 0 health lost, but, very annoying, very dumb. So I've had a thought, a very dangerous thought. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals, and I say a lot, not really as much as I would like to, because, you know, getting stuck on support duty. Anyways, I really like playing tank. I really like playing Thor. And it started me thinking, man, I could replace the texture of the Trident to be Mjolnir. That'd be pretty sick, right? After messing around with stuff, it seems like it's going to be a little bit of a difficult thing for me to create it on my own. So I went and I found a resource pack. I don't even know if it works yet, because I don't have a Trident to test it. But either way, I kind of want a Trident because, like, I keep getting pelted by stuff while I'm, you know, trying to do my stuff. And not nice. Not nice when the skeletons are hitting and stuff. I don't really feel like using my bow. I feel like having Mjolnir would be pretty cool. So I found a texture pack, resource pack thing that should allow me to rename a trident to Mjolnir. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. My brain is not really moving as fast as I would like it to. As far as I'm aware, villagers cannot trade for them. And as far as I'm aware, I don't have any anywhere. I feel like I should have a trident somewhere, but I don't think I do. We are going to go fly out to an ocean biome because I want to kill a bunch of drowned and try to get a trident. Or maybe find one in a chest or something. I think that'd be very cool. We have this ocean here. I don't know. I genuinely do not know how all this works, but I know I can probably find one in like one of the buried structures under here. Maybe, hopefully. So far, I'm not seeing. Oh, there's one. There's something, right? Yeah. Yeah, and here's one here. Okay. I mean, this is like a different thing. Yeah, no, that's not what I was wanting. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Yes. Please tell me that you guys have hidden a trident around here somewhere. That would be awesome. Or even if they spawn with one, because I could put mending on and repair pretty quickly. Oh, yeah, there's a dude with a trident right there. Oh, well, judging by the, Oh, there's one. Okay, cool. Trident. That was easy, actually. That's a lot of guys. Holy moly. Judging by the broken texture on it, probably not a good sign. Man, how many of you spawned? My goodness. Okay. That actually didn't take as long as I was thinking it would, which is good. Yeah, that's not the best thing. To be fair, I don't know if this is a resource pack or if it's a data pack. We're about to find out. Or I just kind of shoved it in the resource pack section. I haven't eaten yet today, and it's almost 1 o'clock. So that's an issue. And I had this spur of the moment idea that I just had to do right now. So we're just gonna come over here and rename this on thing and hope that good things happen. Trident? No. Hey! So it does work. You can see it in my hand. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's quite large. You know, honestly, I don't think I couldn't do a better job than this. I made an actual icon that I might... I mean, I don't even know how to edit that, but that's pretty cool. It's very large, isn't it? Like, that takes up a lot of the screen. Does that take up more screen than it does? Yep. You know, that's fine. It looks cool. I guess I'll go enchant it. I guess that's the next step. Okay, I've got books, so I guess we're gonna do this. Just buy the cheapest one, and then we just... Oh, there's loyalty 3. W. What else can we get for this? I don't know. I mean, that was actually really fast. Cool. That that actually is very cool. Very cool. Now I can simply yeet hammer. Yes, yes, this is good. This is what I've been needing. Bow and arrow is fun, but I don't like bow as much as this. This is sick. Simply throw my hammer and it comes back. Yes, there we go. I want to smite something. Where I know they spawn under here. Where you at? Really? Now they're not. Now they're scared. They know I have the power to destroy them. So they've decided not to spawn. What about this chicken? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You better watch out. You better watch out. I'm a dangerous man now. I got a hammer. It again. Yeah. I hold on. I'll get the hang of this. Yeah. You too. What's up, pal? The power's not gone to my head at all. What was that? Was that a zombie? What was that? And there we have it. This is where we're gonna have to call it for today. It is past 6:30 for me. I've been at this for quite a long time today. And, wow. Looking pretty good. I feel like perhaps it's going to be a little bit hard to get a thumbnail for this one. I don't know. I think it might just be my big elephant statue here. It could use a little bit of work on the pedestal. I think the statue itself looks pretty fine. Not 100% sold on where I put those tusks now that I'm looking at it again, but whatever, I may change that later. The box is a little boring that it's sitting on. The statue that I have referenced this off of is actually this guy riding a horse. It's not an elephant. I couldn't figure out. I was trying to do other stuff. I was trying to do horses, trying to do all this stuff, and I was like, you know what? I like elephants, so everything is an elephant. Oh, so yeah, we got the big stone elephant out here. We have the smaller copper elephants, and we even have topiary elephants, which are pretty cool. And I think I forgot to put the tusks on the other one. I can't really see the other one from here. Yeah, pretty cool, I think. Really nice landscaping, honestly. There is some more stuff that's gonna go back here eventually. I've actually got some like electric boxes that you would see in real life, and those are like supposed to be controlling the lights that are under here, and these little lamps. You guys a little flyover view because I feel like it's a lot easier to appreciate it from this angle. Looking pretty nice. Pretty cool. The other side is exactly the same but flipped. And yeah. How much did we do today? That is my question. I don't remember. Oh, here comes the rain. I don't remember what we started with, honestly. Did we only do... I think we only did the landscaping today, right? Yikes. I don't remember. I don't remember what all I did today. It's been one of those days where I just kind of get my, put my head down and just work until it's time to quit. But yeah, I'm happy. These are obviously going to oxidize and be blue, and it's going to look really nice with the big sign that's going to go up there. Like, you guys, obviously, there's nothing here now, but there's going to be like a grand, like, entrance with pillars, and there's going to be a sign, and it's really big, and it has some blue, like, oxidized copper worked into it, and, yeah, it's going to look pretty sick. Honestly, with how much it's been raining, I kind of wish I would have gotten channeling on this, or whatever it is that makes the lightning strike. That would have been pretty sick. But yeah, we got quite a bit done today's episode, right? I mean, we got all this mountain tore down. I forgot we did that this episode. That's... I don't even want to think about that. That was a terrible day. I'll tell you what, that was just like... Oh my gosh, that took so long. And then we got all of the sidewalk and all that good stuff, the road in, that was pretty good. We got all the plaza built up, all this landscaping done in the front. And we even went on a random side quest to get this trident, which is reskinned to look like Mjolnir. Very cool, very good. But that is going to do it for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. I really do hope that you have enjoyed, and if you have, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hey, there's a whole playlist of episodes on this beautiful city that you should go check out. Mean a lot to me. Still trying to get monetized, you could be the one that does it. So maybe go check out the playlist. Give me some more watch time. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me this episode. I hope to see you all in the next one. But until then, happy gaming, and God bless.